Hello and welcome to the third part of our pivot table video series. In this video, we will discuss about pivot charts. Pivot charts are powerful tools that allow you to visualize and analyze large data sets effectively. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about pivot charts from basic concepts to advanced features. What are pivot charts? A pivot chart is a special type of chart in Excel that works hand in hand with a pivot table. And the purpose of pivot chart is to help you understand, explore, and present summary data visually. And their key benefits are it allows you to easily change data visualization by adjusting filters, layouts, and details. Also, it allows you to uncover patterns, trends, and comparisons in your data. For creating pivot chart, you have two options. Option 1 is you go to Insert tab and then choose the pivot chart option from the chart group. Another option is you create pivot table first, which we have created in the previous videos. And in this pivot table, you click on any field inside the pivot table. You have here option pivot under pivot table analyze tab, pivot chart. So you can create pivot chart from there also. So we will start from the scratch. As you know, we have data about the sale of certain products in certain countries and certain segments. We will use this data to create pivot chart. So we have come to the Insert tab and there we have option pivot chart. We'll click on pivot chart. It is asking for the range, which is from, you can see, A1 to P701, which is covering our entire data here. And it is asking for option, as it was asking in the pivot table also, whether you want to create it in new sheet or you want to use existing sheet. So we'll take new worksheet. It creates the basic structure. You can see there are two templates created, one for pivot table, another one for pivot chart. If you focus on this one, pivot table template, the area on the right side will show pivot table fields, its filter, columns, rows, and values, which we explained in the previous video. If you click on the pivot chart template side, then you see this area has changed. Now you can see pivot chart fields, which is similar to pivot table fields, and you have another 4 squares which are showing filters, legends, axes, and values. So how we can use it? It's very simple. We focus on the pivot chart side. So let's say we want to see how is the total sale is going in this entire data. So we have here gross sale. We can take it and bring it into value side. Now you can see in the pivot table, it comes like total sale. In the chart side, it is showing the total sale as bar chart. Now, let me take some more detail about this sale. Let's see, I want to see country wise how the sale was done. So if I bring this country here in the axis side, it will show me the country wise gross sale. Now you can see pivot table updated accordingly and pivot chart is also updated accordingly. let's say we want to sort this chart based on the highest sale. So we can do this by just clicking on this gross sale, any of them, and then we have here data and sort A to Z or Z to E. So here we are going from highest to lowest. So we have taken Z to E. You can see the highest sale is in the United States of America and the lowest is in the Mexico. Here you must have noticed also, there you can see a filter already associated with this bar chart, which is country, which we have taken here in the country. So now let's explore more about how uh, good visually we can present this data. We have option here to change the style. For example, we can choose this way graph, which is showing the value also on each bar chart, and you have less number of lines, so maybe it is looking good. Now let's say we have multiple option here, you can choose any of them. You can see here, so different options are there on just a click away. Similarly, you have different color patterns which you can choose from, and I'm picking this one for example just to show you. And your skills about the chart will be used here also. You can see here, like, you want to show data labels or you don't want to show data labels. Both options are available. Now let's make this chart more interesting. We can choose more fields. Let's say I take the product also. So now you can see the chart is showing you that in each country which product is sold by what value. So here you can see two more button appear here. You can uh, press this plus button or you can press this minus button. This is showing the full expansion or contraction. So what do I mean by that? Let me do this minus button. I press it. So you can see all the subfields which were products in each country are hidden now. If I press plus button, they will appear. Okay, and at the same time you can see the changes in the pivot table also. So this is one way of representing it. Other than that, you have another option that for example, we want to change the chart type of this entire graph. That we can do. We can go into design, we can change chart type, and we can take any of the chart type which we like. There are some restriction on some chart type which we might not be able to use this. As you can see here, you cannot create this chart type. So let's say we take line graph here. So this is also another representation. So I want to add more filtering into this chart. So as you know, in the pivot table video, we have already shown if you want to add slicer into this, which means filter, you can do that. So let me add some slicers. So we want to do, for example, slicing based on the segment. This slicer or filter actually is on top of each country. So if I pick any one of them, for example, government sector, so it is showing me the graph of only those uh, countries where, or the product related to those country where government involvement is there, or it is sold to government. So this one you can if you want to remove, it's easy. You can click here, then you have all the segments applicable on this. So with that, like, there are other things also which you can do easily. When you apply filter, you must have noticed that it is applied everywhere, like on this chart and on this um pivot table also. Let's add more interesting things. Let me take another pivot chart on top of this existing pivot chart. So that is also possible. I will go back here, for example. This is my pivot table data, and here I will insert another. Let's say this time I take the pie chart, and in this pivot chart I want to include only the country, for example. So now you see this is showing the country wise how much is the sale. Since the pivot table is related for both chart, so here pivot chart and pivot table also changed accordingly as we change the fields here. So this is another way of filtering and showing data in different uh, sort of data visualization. Now let me go back. Let me add another interesting filter, which is the date filter. So if I choose this insert timeline, then automatically it is picking date field from pivot table, because this is the only applicable field for timeline filter. So let's take this one. So you can see it is showing a bar which is covering actually all the data. You can see from 2013 to 2014, this is 2-year data. I can take it by month, I can take it by quarter even, or I can take it by days. So most appropriate in this case, maybe we can go by quarter, and let's see how we can change the data. So now let's see, we take only the small business, and in that we take only the third quarter of 2014. So you see, your data changed accordingly, your chart is also changed accordingly. So this is like another way of filtering data. Other options you have in the pivot tables are like you can uh, de-link the filter connection, then pivot table and the chart can be de-linked from the filter perspective. Other than that, you have change of data source. If you want, you can change the data source. We are not going to change this one now. And you have in design, as we explained earlier, you have option to change the graph, change the chart type. You have the formatting option, just like any other uh, chart option in the Excel. I hope you must have understood the basic about the pivot chart, the feature it contains. You can explore more about it. Don't forget to like our video, and if you have any question or like any clarification, please do comment in the video. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again. Thank you.